Nina, are you there? Let me know, just a thumbs up as soon as you're there. Apologies for the way I look. I might feel worse than the way I look, or I might feel as bad as I look. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I really don't feel well. Hey there, Kaden, welcome. I'm just waiting for Nina to get on live. Nina has a reading owed to her. So as soon as I see Nina's listening, we'll do this messages about Noah. I've got lots of hot tea in front of me. I've actually been quite unwell, Caden. My husband, about 2 weeks ago, we went away to a tournament and the weather was pretty good, and yeah, we had a good time, and he started to feel like a sore throat, and then he just progressively felt sick and ended up about 4 or 5 days later where he was coughing and sneezing and just general flu bug. That was right up until Sunday just gone. Saturday and Sunday he just really wasn't well. And then Monday, I thought I'd escaped the whole thing. I was fine, I wasn't nothing. And then I started getting a scratchy throat. Meanwhile, my husband still cough, you know, sick. And my apologies about the sound. I haven't seen anyone at all that I know today at the moment to turn that down. It's a television up beside me that's there. Rocky, I do have one question I have to do. Oh, okay, you were on another channel. Were you helping them, Nina? Or you were just listening on their channel? Anyway, yeah, so basically I came down with the dreaded flu, and I'll be taking the jacket on and off as I get hot and cold. I probably should still be at home resting another day, but I need to do some work. Haven't been online all week, and I was only online I think twice last week. I did try and come here yesterday, but I just wasn't feeling well enough. And actually the person that was supposed to meet my husband here wasn't well either. My daughter's currently not well as well. It's like everybody's catching this flu bug at the moment, and no, it's not the other flu. Every year around Easter, for the last 15 to 20 years, I get the flu. This one's just been making me tired, headache, and now I've got a bit of a tummy bug from it as well. It's sort of like it's came this way and gone that way. So yeah, bear with me. I won't be on for too long. But Nina, let's have a look at your question from the other days, and then we'll look at Rocky's mini reading. Yeah, we'll timestamp yours, Rocky. We'll timestamp Rocky's question. So we'll do Rocky's and then we'll do yours, Nina, before we move on to any more. All right, so why is Roberto really delaying the meetup this month? Alright, hopefully they don't put music on the thing next to me. If they do, I'll have to go da 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 da. I should actually put my hearing devices in because they will pick up my voice instead of that, hopefully. It doesn't matter which part of the room I go in. It's quite a large room, but all the room has the sound of the television coming through. What's going on with Roberto? What's the delay all about with meeting up this month with, I'll say your name under my breath. What's going on with Roberto? Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. What's going on with him? He does want to come there. He does want to do things the right way. Plans that he had didn't work out. So whatever he was supposed to be doing at a particular time got delayed and pushed back, so he's now pushing you back. It's got something to do with work. There's also something he had to attend to of a personal nature, like his mother's 80th birthday or grandmother's 80th birthday, or some kind of event within his family unit that has sort of come in between when he normally would have been coming to see you. There is something he's keeping secret though, something he's not talking about, something that went wrong with his work, things like that. Thank you, Ross Baus. Thank you for the donation. Is that for a question? Let me know. Yes or no question. He will be coming to see you. There's a 9-day delay compared to what it was supposed to be. So if he was supposed to come and see you on the, what's it now? If he was supposed to see you on the 13th, 14th, on the weekend, it's more likely that it's going to happen on the 20th or the 24th. You know what I mean? Like it's a week to 10 days forward with what he's doing. He has got something up his sleeve about making something more permanent with you. He's trying to work on something to get something off the ground, but it hasn't worked as quickly as he wanted. So it looks to me like he did have a plan. The plan didn't go according to the way he wanted it. So he's pushed plans back with you to try and work more harder on whatever it is. You've got triple aces here. 2 of them are red. Normally that's about a marriage proposal or something more solid coming together. And you've got triple nines here as well. So the nines in the poker deck are where things are drawing to a close, but they're not quite there yet. So there's something like, let's say he was working in real estate and he was closing a deal in real estate. The deal didn't go through according to plan. So it's been pushed forward or pushed backwards or whatever. Okay, so I feel that it was something personal within his own family and something to do with his work. But this was not his doing. Somebody else caused a chain of events. Okay, so he was actually going to come on whatever date, and then somebody else didn't turn up and he had to fill in, and he's like, oh my God, now I can't go there. So it looks to me like somebody else caused a restructuring of what's going on here. I do see he's frustrated and angry about something as well, like where somebody disappointed him, something didn't work out the way it was supposed to be. Bottom of the deck is something to do with his past. There's something to do with his past that he's got to deal with, he's got to sort it out. So I don't know if he used to be married or he's got kids or anything like that, but it's like something's shown up that he has to sort out. One cup of tea down, next hot tea sitting ready. All right, let's just quickly do top and bottom of these just to add to the reading. Hey there, Kendall. Everybody's asking me how I'm doing. I'm not doing well. I should have put something on my channel that I haven't been well. My husband wasn't well, so we were at home because he wasn't well. And then after 10 days of him not being well, I finally succumbed to it, and then now I've got the flu. And yeah, I've been finding it hard to actually hold a conversation and not cough or sneeze. So bear with me. Anyway, this is for you, Rocky. More information, what's going to happen now. And I want you to think about a yes or no question as well. Let's just, what's the energy from Roberto towards... Double nines again. So there's some kind of barrier going up and a persuasion or something. There's frustration, energy, and then finally an outcome. It's like waiting for a better time, and trying to please you, but he's trying to please somebody else at the same time. A female energy come out, but I don't think it's someone romantically. I think it's something like a duty, something he has to fulfill. Let's do a quick yes and no. Have we got a troll again, Nina? Not good. Nina, you're up next. We're looking at Noah's feelings and everything since you telling him that you're not interested anymore. Let's see where that goes. But anyway, this is for you, Rocky, just to finish up. Rocky, think about a situation. Let's see what we get. Good luck. We've got a yes, no. This is a maybe situation at this time. There's some sort of misunderstanding going on, or maybe over-exaggeration going on in your own mind about something that, oh, maybe he said this or did this because of that. So need to just get out of the fear mode about everything and just try and focus on what's positive. The other thing is that you're going to have a reduction in anxiety coming very soon. And any kind of secret or any kind of thing you haven't understood or you haven't known what's going on is finally going to come out, and you're going to think, oh, that's what was the real truth, that's what's going on. Okay, yes and no. I don't really see a yes and no. We did have a $2. Was there a question with the $2, or was that just a donation to the channel? Some people just donate and put stickers and stuff. Nina, did we have a question attached to that $2? I'm just going back to see who paid it. Ross Boss. Who have we got in here? Hey there, Mr. Lonely, welcome. And Ross Boss, you said I look amazing. I look dreadful, so thank you for boosting my confidence. I feel like absolute garbage. I'm floating on about 3 hours sleep. I have been sitting in my lounge chair at home since Tuesday. It's now Friday. I've been getting up, sitting in the lounge chair, drinking chamomile with lemon, turmeric, ginger and honey. I've been sucking on throat lozenges. I've been taking cold and flu for the headache and the body aches and pains, and eating chicken and rice soup. And then last night because I had a nap yesterday in the afternoon, I was just feeling really, really washed out, and I went and laid down. And I think because I've got low iron at the moment as well, I zonked out. And that was the worst thing I could do, to fall asleep at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because what was going to happen to me when 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock rocks around, I'm not going to be tired. And my brain would not shut up. So I was sitting in my lounge room till 3:30 this morning, till finally I went back to bed, and I must have went to sleep at around 4:30, 4:45. But unfortunately my husband, who was snoring through the whole thing, didn't even know I was awake. He's getting over his flu. He spent a lot of time in bed yesterday. He got up at 10 o'clock in the morning, went back to bed at 12, got up again at 2, went back to bed when I went back to bed at 3:30, got up again at 5:30, and he somehow went to sleep at 11:30 and woke up at 7:30 this morning. So I've just gone to sleep around 4:30, 4:45, getting woken up at 7:30. So I've had 2.5 hours sleep. So I've got the flu, I've had no sleep, and I feel dreadful, but thank you for the compliment. Okay, there's no message in regards to the $2, so thank you to the payment, and we'll move on. If you do have a yes or no question, the person that made the $2 super chat, please just let me know what your yes and no is. It just said the cards know all. Yeah, I can't see anything else in the text. Okay, Nina, let's have a look at about you and Noah. I'll just set the clock and we'll do a 5-minute thing for you. Okay. Nina, now for everybody, if you're watching this later on and you're wanting to know when I'm going to be live again, on Saturday or Sunday I will be picking up my grandchild. My husband organised with our son that we're going to have our grandson staying with us. So we won't be coming to the club, which means I won't be getting on live. The only way I'd be getting on live is if, I don't know, something happens where maybe my sister takes my grandson somewhere for a couple of hours and we come here and whatever. But I literally, if I bring him here, I can't get on live because there's nothing for him to do. So anyway, next week I won't be on live. I should return back to my normal schedule in another week's time. I've been having a lot of trouble getting online and getting back into schedule ever since January, really. Everything's just been online, offline, online. Oh, you passed your test? I'll look at that in a minute. I'm just looking for Nina. Let me restart this. Show me. Nina has basically told Noah she's not interested anymore. How does he feel about her, and what's the current situation and what might eventuate for Nina and Noah? How's Noah feel about Nina? He's got a strange name for somebody from Afghanistan. Noah is a Bible name, and I didn't think people from Afghanistan, I think you said he was from Afghanistan? I don't know, I'm really bad with geography and history, so I might be completely wrong. Anyway, let's see. How does Noah currently feel and what's the outcome with Noah and Nina? He desires you. There's sexual desire there. He feels like you're making a wrong choice. He's pissed off. He's not a happy chappy that you have basically, he's put the let's get together kind of thing there, and you've basically said, listen, you know, I'm not interested. He feels like you're making a wrong decision. He's good, he's something you could have. He's going to turn his back on the whole thing and sort of look away from you. He's going to try some other relationships and things like that. But just put it this way, Nina, this whole thing with him and you, it's not over. In the near future, possibly in about 8 days, 8 weeks, maybe in 2 months' time, you'll hear from him again. I don't know if you're actually going to reach out to him about something that you see, maybe if you've got him on social media or something like that where he contacts you because there's a party or you see some sort of photograph or something and you know that he's in town. My apologies everyone with the noise in here. Oh my God, this TV. There's no one in here. There's no one in the club at all apart from the workers, and they've got this TV blasting. It's just so stupid. Yeah, but anyway, something to do with 8. I think that you may go out somewhere to a restaurant, something like that, or maybe you go to some, you know, a show or something like that, and he happens to be there, and then you start having conversation. There's a good outcome in the future for you and him. I feel that you may actually see each other again in more than a friendship kind of way. I don't see sexual stuff, I just see talking about possibly could there be more with each other. So the only other way to look at it is that he knows that you're done. He will go in search of somebody else. He will try and reconnect with you, but he'll find out that you've moved on and you're actually maybe engaged or something like that in the near future. And so then he finally thinks this is not for him. but I'm seeing at the moment he's kind of in an angry kind of energy that, oh, you know, because you told me he stopped seeing you and he was seeing somebody else, and then as soon as that didn't work, he come back to you again. Well, life's not like that. Things don't work like that, you know. That's just bullshit. Anyway, excuse my French. All right, Maurice, yes, I've seen that you've donated. I'm just working on Nina's thing. Let me just see this Noah. We'll do some tarot. Show me what might happen between Noah and Nina moving forward. Will there be any more interaction? These are all upside down. Show me what might be an interaction between Nina and Noah in the future. I'm trying to see if I catch the eye of anybody that works here about them turning this sound down. The usual workers that I associate with here in the club that know I'm in here doing this, I haven't seen any of them at the moment. All right, possible interaction in the future. At the moment, it's showing a total disconnect of the emotions. That, okay, suit yourself, don't want anything to do with me, don't want anything to do with you, I'm going to be strong and stuff you, you know, that sort of thing. I do see a possible interaction in the future, but it gets closed down really quickly. It's sort of like, leave me alone, I don't want to talk to you, sort of thing. And then the outcome is a good outcome. We got the King of Wands, the Strength card, and the Two of Cups. The outcome in the future, I'm not sure how far away. Maybe this is in the future that he sees that you've actually gone into a strong commitment with somebody, and he finally knows that it's over. Because half the cards are telling me that it's over, it's finished, it's done, and he's kind of pissed off about it. He's not going to give up just yet. But then eventually he does, and then maybe this could mean two things. You move on to a more solid relationship with somebody else anyway, but so does he, you know, because I'm not seeing another woman here, but I'm not seeing you either. Okay, that's what we get. So let's use the cards that you use. We'll do the yes and no. And then I'll let you know what the cards are so you can look at them for yourself. So write them down, Nina. Get a pen and paper, write them down. Nina has, just do 2 questions in your mind, Nina. And then Maurice, you're up next. We'll have a look at your question. Oh, you can hear me clearly. That's great. I was really worried about the that television volume coming over top of my voice. All right. Nina, think about 2 questions in your mind. Here we go. Good luck. Okay, your first card is a reversed Knight of Swords, a 5 of Pentacles upright, and a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you've got no, no, maybe. The no, the first one is in reverse, and as I told you, when it's in reverse, I feel it's a maybe, but it's still saying no, no, maybe. So it's maybe not, whatever you're thinking about. Your second question, we've got yes, which is the Sun, yes, which is the World, and yes, which is the King of Pentacles. So your second question is a straight out yes, hands down. Very, very positive energy with whatever it was you were thinking for the second question. I feel that you're going to be successful. I feel that a lot of changes are going to go on this year. I also feel that this mature, successful person is the energy of where you're headed, but it's also somebody you're going to be with. It could be Ram, and no, I don't think it's the person who went to prison. So if that's what's in your mind, I don't think it's that person. I've always seen that through your, I've got hiccups now, through your studies and your possible work that's coming up, I just feel you're going to meet somebody that's got a good job and that. But it could be, yeah, not Diego. Yeah, anyway, that's you, Nina. welcome to the room, JD. Yeah, Michael's in jail. Nina, could we just do one at a time with the readings, because I don't know how long I want to stay online. I do need to do my work and make some income to pay my bills, because I haven't been online. But yeah, I'm taking it one at a time because I'm just really not feeling the best. So at the moment, we have Maurice. Let me just check. No, we don't have a payment from Maurice at all. Maurice, where did you make payment? The last payment I see from you, Maurice, is back on the 6th of April. No, it's showing me nothing, no payments. I'll log out of it. Oh, it's having troubles. I have no payments at all. No payments, Maurice. Just go and check that you hit send or something like that. I'm seeing nothing here. I logged out and I logged back in. I can try again. Let me check in email, because sometimes the email will send me a payment. I'm seeing a payment from JD. JD's payment just came in now. Let me check messages. No. Sorry, Maurice, but there is actually nothing here. I've got a payment from Rocky, which I did her reading before, and now a payment for a detailed reading has come in from JD. So we'll move on to JD. I want you to go and check your PayPal, see what's going on there, because sometimes what it does is it puts it on delay, but it'll show me a payment is in something. It'll tell me that it's on reserve or delay, but I can still see that it's there, and it'll come in days later. I see nothing at all. Your name's not showing up, nothing, Maurice. So please go check your PayPal, restart your PayPal, check that you can see that it's gone. But I know I'll keep checking it. So I'll do JD's reading first, and then we'll go back and check with what's going on with Maurice. I did notice, Maurice, when you paid me last week, the actual payment did not come in. Like, your name was there, but it said money being on hold, and the payment didn't come in for at least 5 days. I didn't get paid for 5 days with that payment that you made the last time you paid me. But now it's not even showing me that. It's not showing me your name or nothing. And even the total balance at the top is just the 2 payments that I've received today, which is Rocky and JD, which is Kadeen. Okay, so Kadeen, you've paid for either 2 minis or a detailed reading. What's it going to be for you? We'll wait till Maurice goes and sorts his stuff out. I'll log out of PayPal and log back in. How do I log out? Log out. Okay, I'm logged out. Okay, and I've just received another payment coming, but it's still not you, Maurice, it's somebody else. 2 mini reads or a detailed read for JD. What's it going to be? JD, you're up. Oh. Okay, so we're looking at the next 3 months, one reading. Okay, no problem. Katie. Kadeen would like to know. Show me the love over the next 3 months. So what I'm going to do is put your name down 3 times, and each one will represent a month, and then we'll put some other ones. Nita, welcome back. Haven't seen you for quite some time. Hello. Yeah, Maurice, there's still nothing there. Because normally what it does, it sends me a notification to my phone, an email, and PayPal. And there's absolutely nothing from you. Show me the next 3 months for Kadeen in love. Now, Kadeen, if I remember correctly, you're not involved with anybody. So we're just looking in general terms about what's coming towards you in romance, yeah? I have so many people, and I know that you guys are regulars, but I get confused with certain people's relationships. I'm going to do this one at a time, and we'll do the tarots in the middle of it. So we're starting with the first month. Top and bottom cards. Okay. You're not going to like the first part of what I'm looking at here. This is what I got for you, what's coming in love. This is all to do with stress and frustration and somebody basically giving you the runaround. It's like somebody that's desirable, somebody that you're interested in, but they're just not coming up to the party. They're just not giving you what it is you're looking for. We do have the Ten of Hearts here, so this can be socializing in groups together. It could be where you've got your eye on somebody in a group, but you just don't feel like there's any progression going on towards this person. The description of this person would possibly be somebody with brown, ripply or curly hair. This person's probably got hazel eyes or dark green eyes or even light brown eyes. I'd say that they work in a fast-paced kind of industry. They could work in travel industry as well, in airlines, transport, trains, taxi. The other thing they could do is work in, like a really big, fast-paced retail kind of industry. This person's sociable and chatty, and everybody likes this person. But I feel that in the first month, that although you are admiring this person or looking at this person, you're not feeling like anything's coming about. I'm literally seeing like where you might be sitting there daydreaming about what things could be if you were with this person. I do see that some things are coming to light. You're starting to look at whether there's growth there. You're starting to look at what could be there. There is something that's holding you back to the past of where you used to be or what you used to do. The other thing I'm seeing is just single life, just enjoying single life and enjoying what's out there. Now, it could be indicating that this single card is showing me the person that has their eyes on you or you got your eyes on them, that there's the single energy is there, that sort of thing. The other thing we've got here is, are you looking for a long-term commitment kind of relationship kind of thing to kick off and be stable and long-term? Or are you happy to have a happy-go-lucky at last couple of weeks, couple of days, who cares? Because I'm seeing that that's where you're at with whoever this is. The hands of time are turning and something's about to change. There is something that's coming your way, and we also have the King of Love sitting in the near future. All right. All right. So let's look forward at the next month. Now these months could be all mixed up, okay? This might not be the next month, this might be this month, or this might be in 3 months. So we're just looking in general terms over the coming months of what might happen. All right, now this is looking more promising. We do have socialising, we do have somebody that looks dependable. It looks like somebody that works hard, possibly works in medical industry. They would be on the fairer side of things. They might have very pale blue eyes or light green eyes. They may have, I don't know how old you are, but they may have salt and pepper hair. I do know some men that go grey when they're only in their 30s for some weird reason. One of my husband's friends went grey in his late 20s. So it's got something to do with vitamin B12, I believe. All I'm seeing here is socialising. Socialising, getting to know the person, having a look, having a chat, going out with groups of people. Now, there is one downside to this particular person. He could be a teacher because he has double fours next to him and he's the diamonds. Diamonds can be an instructor, a teacher, somebody who's a tutor. He could be a sports coach. He could be a science teacher at school. But yeah, he's either works in money, school, or medical. The downside to this particular character is there's something that makes you feel that when he's not talking to you, he's talking to other people. So I don't feel that there's a strong sort of trust going on when you meet this person or when you're talking to this person. You're sort of, I'm not too sure that I'm the only one he's talking to. Okay, let's see what else we get on this particular one. Funny enough, we're getting nearly exactly the same cards again, but these are a bit more positive. We still have something from your past holding you back. We have things coming to light. We have a new friendship starting up. We have wishes and dreams coming true. We have socializing, and we have some other energy coming in at the same time. So it's almost like there's one energy you got your eye on, there's another one coming in at the same time. So I feel that there's options there, but I'm still not seeing you just one-on-one with somebody and going, oh, this is my heart's content, this is where I'm going. But I am seeing that there's some nice energy there, you know, coming up. Hello, Jude. Welcome to my channel, and you love in my videos. Thank you so much. I haven't been feeling very well at the moment, so I always like to get a little bit of a compliment here and there when I'm on live. Okay, let's have a look one more time, KD. See what we're getting for you. Finally, we struck gold. As the months progress on, if this is 3 months away, maybe 4 or 5 months away, the reason I'm saying 4 or 5 months away is because you've got double 9, and I'm wondering whether it means 9 weeks, which would be closer to the 3-month mark, or whether it's indicating September, which, what are we in? April, May, June, July, so August, September, 5 months. We've got you showing up as being attractive, desirable. We've got wishes coming true. We've got a man here. Again, we're going back to the guy with the wavy brown hair, brown eyes, or dark green, dark blue eyes. Fast-paced business, attractive. He likes sports. He might be into physical fitness, or walking, or swimming, or running. We got double 9s here. This is always good because this is about wishes coming true, something being meeting your heart's desire. There is one fly in the ointment here. I'm not too sure what that's all about. That's usually about worrying about something from the past. But then we have used to making plans for something more solid in the future. So it's looking like as time progresses, you will start to weed out the frogs from the princes, so to speak. I do think this is a thing, it's a process. It's a slow process. It's not going to happen, bang, here's Mr. Right, bang, it's all the windows and bells and whistles, everything's going off. I think this is a slow, progressive, it starts as this friendship kind of thing. I'm wondering whether you've got your eyes on this person, but the person that's right for you is the other person. That's what it's feeling like to me. I'm feeling divided about what I'm seeing here. Now the buzzer's gone off, so we'll just do top and bottom of the cards just to finish off. Show me love, romance messages for Kadeen. What else does she need to see? And then we'll just do 2 energy reads or 2 questions. Every time I've pulled out the tarots, you've got the Sun, which is my favourite card in the deck. You've got a lot of things coming that are overloading your senses. I think there's some remorse or some guilt or sadness from the past, and sometimes that consumes you. There is an offer that be careful of taking on something where you're getting somebody to rescue you. You want to have a relationship where you go into something where you feel attached to the person, you feel comforted by the person, but you don't want a situation where you had something really bad happen to you and this person picks you up like a knight in shining armour, takes you off into the sunset and makes everything all better, because how long will that feeling last? You need to resolve the past, be ready and firm, and then move forward. You've got this situation where you need to sink or swim here. There's a lot of fear I'm seeing in the last part of your cards, where once you finally get to a point, it's like if you've been holding on to a particular person thinking they're going to come back, or somebody that you used to know or you've been interested in and you're waiting for something to happen, if you finally meet this other one but you still got this thing hanging here thinking, well, what if I move on with this one and then this one comes back? This will never work until you've totally sorted out that I don't want this anymore. Anyway, let's do yes and no. And then I believe we have, let me just check PayPal again before we do these questions. I've got hot water with lemon in here for my throat. Just prevent that. And now my phone won't go into PayPal. Let me shut everything down. It's wanting a password again.
Welcome to the draft feature.
I had a person that picks up on colours or images and stuff when they walk past me when I'm reading, and he was standing outside the window focusing. Maurice, your money finally has come in, but we do have, is it Nita? We do have Nita first because her payment come in first and she just wants a general reading. So general reading for Nita, and then we've got Maurice. And we'll see how we go, because I am starting to feel a bit and plus I think that they're all going to come in here for lunch. Okay, Kadeen, think about your 2 situations or your 2 questions and we'll see what we get.
Why was it the right decision to come back to LSU?
Okay, your first question, Kadeen. If you wanted a yes or a no, we've got a yes, no, yes in reverse. Be careful what you wish for. That's what I want to say here, because we got a card all about your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and what you want. And it's yes, yes. Then we have this feeling paralyzed, feeling like, oh my God, what if I don't do this, or what if this doesn't happen? And we got to know. The next thing we have is being a little bit irrational about what it is you want to do. Worried about losing something to gain something else. So again, I'm getting drawn to this. I'll use an example of someone I knew. This person potentially could have got remarried, had a beautiful life with somebody new, but there was someone she was attached to from previous years, and that person waited a very long time, and I felt bad because I thought that person's waiting for something that might never ever happen, and to my knowledge it never did. I haven't seen that person for a very long time, but they were literally putting themselves on hold for something that logically wasn't there. And potentially they could have had a happy life with somebody new. But yeah, so just be careful not to fall into that trap if there is something that you had your mind set on and it's just going on and on and on where it's just not progressing. Okay? Yeah, so your second question to finish off is a yes, 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 very positive energy. So whatever this was, this is very positive. You got a lot of strong will coming through. You have a lot of desire ahead for business, very fast-paced energy going on. You're going to be attracting a lot of people towards you. You're very charismatic, there's sensuality going on. There's someone very strong, but they're acting like a protector with you. So there is somebody holding on to you as well. And your wishes eventually will come true. So whatever it is you're hoping and dreaming for, it looks like it's just around the corner for you. Anyway, thank you, KD. Up next we got Nita with a general read. Nita, are you there and ready? And then Maurice, finally, we'll get on to you. We'll just put a pause on everything until I've done Maurice, because the ladies that work here have come in here twice while I've been here. So I'm assuming that they've got the tables set up over there for their lunch. My apologies to everybody for how I look today. I really I don't feel good. I was fine right up until Tuesday. Monday night I started to feel this scratchy in my throat. My husband had been sick for about 10 days with coughing and sick, and you know, we're in bed at night coughing all over me. So yeah, anyway, bear with me. It's a little bit too hot. I put boiling water in there so that, I don't know if you know this, but if you've got a scratchy throat and a cough, you do get thirsty when you go to bed, especially if you're taking any kind of decongestant and everything. A lot of people drink cold water. It's the worst thing you can do for a bad throat or a cough. It'll actually make it worse. So hot water beside the bed or in your travels. And I mean, if you're going to have cold water, make sure it's not out of the fridge and no ice. All right, I look good, Maurice? I really don't feel good. Thank you, but I think you are all being very nice. Yeah, I don't feel good. All right, so here we go. General messages about anything. Is there any area you'd rather me look at, Nita? Oh, your birthday in 2 days, Nina. Happy birthday for you in 2 days. I hopefully Ram's going to buy you a lovely gift and take you out to a beautiful dinner. And please get a picture of you and him together. I haven't seen you and him together. I'd like to read on you and him, and looking at a picture of the two of you. Just anything, Nita. You don't want me to focus on romance or your work situation, a health situation? Is there anything in particular, a couple of things you want me, if they point out at me, you want me going down that track? Because me reading anything, let me just give you an example. I'll put 5 cards in front of me. If I'm looking at anything. Okay, so this is what I pulled. Oh, this is actually really nice. Hope this is messages for me. Okay, so now if I was looking at romance, I'd say this is something to do with a marriage proposal, engagement. If I was looking at business, I'd say that this is a new job and a surprise coming in that's going to make you very, very happy. If I was looking at a health-related matter, I'd say it's something to do with your head and your heart, and this is a very successful outcome. If I was looking at a particular person you wanted me looking at, I'd say that this is a very trustworthy person and somebody that's going to be solid and stand by your side, and they've got some big surprise coming up. Okay, we're going to look at a little bit of everything. It's just that when I put the cards down, there's a lot of detail because I've got to explain everything I'm seeing in that one sequence. But anyway, we'll do it, no problem. So this was let me go back into PayPal again. Yeah, detailed general read. Show me for, what's your real name? Rizanita. Show me Rizanita. General messages for, luckily that thing, even though it's loud, they're not putting music on today. The other day when I was here, I couldn't go live last week because every now and again music would come on there and I just couldn't go live with it, and it was very loud. It's very loud again today. Alright, messages, general messages. Here we go, good luck. What I'm going to do is put your name down, Rizaninita, Rizi. Right, alright, so we're doing 3 lots of your name. So I'm going to do this on a focus point of, we probably won't get many of the tarots done because this is going to take a lot. Let's focus on health related things first. I see something to do with what you're putting in your mouth. Diet, exercise, eating the right food, getting enough sleep. I'm seeing that you need more balance back with all of that sort of thing. If you don't balance things out, something could start to go too high. I do see also something to do with somebody at a distance from you. That may be, there's a lot of male energy in this reading. I don't see any females at all in this reading, so cancel that about the diet, the exercise, all of that. I think that's to do with a male. It's either your brother, your uncle, your father. There's some kind of sickness thing. It's trying to get a happy balance because we got 8 red, 8 black, 10 red, 10 black, 4 red, 4 black, 4 red, 4 black again. We got 4 4s here, we got 3 9s here. No, we got 4 9s, 3 red, 3 4s. I've never seen this kind of sequence before, ever. Not with 4 lots of one number. So, medically speaking, the end result is very promising. There is surgery for somebody, it will be successful. There's something to do with pregnancy and baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. It's all to do with baby girls. Possible twins, possible second child. Okay. Financially speaking or work-wise speaking, the top row is showing me frustrations around work. You feel like you're working, you're studying, you're doing all of this stuff and not really getting as much out of the, his wife's been sick? Okay. Well, that's why the female, I thought that was baby girls. There will be a turnaround, but it's going to take time, a lot of time. eventually, and there may be a surgery coming up for her. Okay? This is the thing that happens when we do a general reading, because any message that needs to come in won't be generally what you're looking for. Okay. In regards to work, everything I'm looking at here eventually will come good. Okay, whether it be a financial situation, a medical situation, a romantic situation. It's showing me stress and struggles to start with, frustration, feeling like your hands are tied and you can't do anything about some situation, getting a bit frustrated with somebody's lack of understanding of what's going on, feeling like you've learned a lesson, you've learned how to do something, and then feeling like you've got to start again, and then you've learned the lesson, and then you've got to start again. So there's this backwards and forwards going on in regards to work, a medical situation, love life. Love life showing me 2 kings, 2 jacks. There's some travel there, there's socialising. The top row is all about being together with the wrong group of people and then being together with the right group of people. So sometimes there's going to be energies where you're feeling right, like you fit with this group of people, and other times you're just going to like, you know, get me out of here, I don't like what's going on. There is somewhere you're going to have to go coming up that you're not really keen to go there, but when you get there, it all turns out really good. It could be health related or it could be work related, because the card energy points in both directions. You're going to start to be a little bit suspicious about somebody's actions and what they're telling you. You're going to wonder whether they're telling you the truth or not. If there's anything to do with a job and a promotion, it looks like it doesn't happen and then it does happen eventually. So this can be advancement, but it's off in the distance. You've got the double red 9s finishing the reading, which is what you want, because that's the future, what's coming, where things turn around the way you want them. Now, you don't have one single solitary 3 that has come out here, so this is nothing to do with an actual pregnancy, but it is to do with something to do with baby girl. Now, because you've asked for general messages, whenever I see doubles, triples, and you've got quadruple in here, this normally indicates somebody that has died trying to message you, trying to let you see something. One of the messages is to not give up on somebody, to try and mend the bridge on something. It could be a family orientated thing. Let's just get some tarot and see what else we get here. Hey there, Divine, welcome. Haven't been feeling too well, Divine, and I've been doing what you told me last time I was sick 2 years ago with the flu. Turmeric in my lemon, ginger and honey tea. Alright, let's see what else we get for Nita. Okay, you being yourself. There is some sad, hard sort of things going on around you, unfortunately, Nita. There is some stuff that needs to be dealt with here. In the past, there's been disappointment or frustration or even a feeling of someone betraying your trust. But you've held yourself strong and you've fought through things. It's like somebody, a situation in the past changed how you feel about things. Now, in regards to medical and well-being, it's showing me heart, blood, lungs and head. So I don't know if that's your sister-in-law, but it's showing me there's a force coming in to create a change for a positive good. Okay, so the doctors might want to use some type of medical therapy or something, or some medicine, and she may have been refusing it or saying she doesn't want it or whatever. There's like a change of events through something that feels a bit forced, and then the events turn around and strength comes back and things start to look better, and then there's looking at options about what to do next. In regards to work, I feel there's been disappointment and frustration in the past with work. There is something where do not push a situation to try and change it like that. Just sit back and watch what's going on before you jump in. There is somebody in your future here that wants to support you and hold your hand and say, let's take this to the next level. I'm not really seeing anything to do with romance here. There's something you're wanting it to change, but it's not going to change overnight. And you might have been waiting for a year, you might have been waiting for 2 years to get started for something new. It's still showing that something hasn't completely finished to bring something new back in. There's a whole load of men walking in the club, coming in for lunch. I'm hoping they're not going to order their food and come out here, because if they are, I won't be able to continue reading. There's no way I can read in here with that group of men. There's about 10 of them. And normally the men get beer and they come in here because the sun. All right, the buzzer's going. Okay, I want you to think about 2 questions in your mind. Hopefully that helped you. I don't know if I gave you enough information there, but that's what I was seeing today. The good news is that your outcome cards were showing a turn of events eventually, but you had 9s everywhere. Something to do with, the person in spirit had something to do with April and September. So it could have been their birthday or when they passed, and I think it was more than one energy as well. Up next, we'll do a quick $2 thing for Divine before we move on to Maurice's question, and then I think we're going to be finishing. Yeah, I don't think those men are going to stay out there, especially they'll want to come in here. So just think about 2 things, Nita. Now, if I have to, Maurice, have I got you on WhatsApp? Let's just confirm whether I've got you on WhatsApp. If I have, I'll just go into the room next to me, I'll do a recording, and then when I get home and I've got the Wi-Fi and everything, I'll upload it, and so you'll get your reading later on. Divine, what's your question, please? I haven't got much time. Yeah, Maurice, we need your question, please. Think about your 2 questions, Nita. Okay, here we go, Nita. Hey there, Chris, I've been really sick. You know how I said my husband wasn't well? Well, I ended up coming down with the flu. I knew I'd catch it because every night in bed he's just cough, cough, cough all over me. In the car, drinking out of the same bottle, and I thought that, you know, I was immune to whatever he had, and but he got a different thing to me. Just to finish off for you, Nita, your first question, if you wanted a yes and no, we got yes, maybe, and yes. So maybe yes. It looks like a yes here. You're being told that somebody's going to be very generous with you. They're going to be passionate with you, supportive of you. You're going to be presented with options coming up. This could be a work and a commitment with work, because it looks like some kind of travel coming up and messages going backwards and forwards. The whole top row looks like something to do with work and new decisions coming up. Your second question is a yes, yes in reverse, so that's a maybe yes. We got a yes at the bottom. It looks like a yes. You're just being told to be careful of somebody that might be a little bit deceptive with you. It is a male, it's a different male to the other one I've seen. And the other thing I've seen here is don't get your emotions involved with something. Try and keep calm and resolve a situation, because if you get all emotional about something, then the other person can get the upper hand. So if it was a work-related situation or a personal situation, it's just telling you to just keep the upper hand and keep calm. Okay, have we got a question for Divine, just to quickly do the $2 thing? Hey there, Bella. Welcome. Guys, I'm going to be going offline. It's really loud in here, and I just haven't been feeling well. I've been laying around on the couch taking cold and flu capsules and drinking hot water with lemon in it, and yeah. My husband was coughing with not covering his mouth, and he was drinking out of my bottle in the car, and I just thought, I'm fine. Until I wasn't fine. So both of us, he's still sick. He's been sick for over 2 weeks now. Well, he's still coughing, and at night his cough is horrendous. And yesterday he went to bed like 3 times, so that told me that he was still just really not feeling good. Anyway, there's people circling the room here, so what we need to do is, Maurice, are you on my WhatsApp? Because what I might have to do, and if you're wondering what that noise is and you're not in Australia, that is the cockatoos, that screeching sound. And when they fly in flocks over your house or over this building here, it's horrendous. The noise is just deafening. So what's happening here with all these readings? You passed the test today for the 2nd time. I will be taking the interview for the 2nd time. I'm wondering if the cards see you passing the interview. You were right in I was right in what? So the last reading I gave you, I said what would happen, and it's happened. Okay, so what you're wanting to know when we get to you, Divine, you just paid for a $2 thing. Okay, so you passed the test, now you've got to have a 2nd interview, and you want to see where that goes from there. Okay, Divine, we'll just do a quick top and bottom tarot. Show me what Divine needs to see. I think you said that you're wanting a new career, a new job, or I don't know. I've been sick. I haven't really been focused on anybody's stuff. And sorry, Crystal, I was supposed to send you a message to let you know why I wasn't online and everything. And next week, everyone, before I go, next week I won't be getting online. It's school holidays right now. It starts today. Today's the last day of school, and now that my grandson is going to school, he will be coming down to stay with me and his puppy for the whole week. So we're going to take time out, and we're going to stay at home with our grandson and take him to the park and to the beach and fishing and driving cars and whatever. So spoiling him rotten for a week, and so I don't expect to get on live at all from now until a week away. So now, to anybody that's watching this recording or you're watching it live right now, if you are wanting a reading, just send me an email, and if you're on my WhatsApp, flick me a message. Do not send me messages on my Facebook. I rarely ever open up Facebook, and I haven't looked at Instagram in over a year. So if you've been trying to contact me through those areas, I just don't use them anymore. I'll have to remove them off my channel because I just don't use them. Yeah, so please use my email and let me know that you're thinking of paying for a reading or you want a private reading, and we'll work out a time and a date and we'll get that happening. Okay, so this is for Divine. Sashi, show me messages for Sashi. My world, Nina, just shut it off now. I don't want to do any more. I'm starting to burn up. I'm starting to get really hot and burn up now. This is what's been happening every day when we get to around this time, lunchtime. First I start to burn up, then I start to need to go and lay down. So hopefully we're going to be going home in the next hour or so, because I'm just really not coping too well at the moment. I think we come out of the house a little bit too soon, and tomorrow we've got to get up really early and travel to Sydney and be in that club all day. Unfortunately, in that club, I'm pretty sure I'll take my stuff with me just in case. If I can find an area in that club to go live, I will. All depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get a good sleep. Divine, you are going to set sail on a new beginning and signing a contract very, very soon. But there is one big but here. There is a problem with how you get to and from where you need to be. So I feel there is a position on offer but there's a problem with transport or something like that. So I feel that where you've been looking for work or whatever, there is something better for you, but it's at a distance or something like that. It may even be in another country. So I think you need to be making future plans to be getting on a plane and going elsewhere. Maybe you only come to Australia. I don't know what your skill set is, but Australia's been putting it out there for people that have certain skills to come into this country. The other messages I'm seeing here is something just not going according to plan with matters of the heart. So romantically, or even a friendship, a solid friendship, just really not feeling like it's happening the way it should. And also feeling like not you being left out, but you literally leaving somebody out. Now this could be your mother, it could be a family member that where you're trying to just not deal with that at the moment. You do have a big strength card coming in, so there's a lot of strength coming your way, and I'm just seeing you in my head signing or agreeing to a contract of some kind coming up, and it's going to be beneficial in your favour. But there is an emotional, personal thing that you're literally disconnecting yourself from it for some reason. Your focus is all about travel, and I've actually got the card, the Fool, with the mountains in the background, here. So I feel there's a spiritual journey. Possibly that spiritual journey gets put on hold because there's a financial opportunity that's calling you and taking you away from where you're at. I'm really, really sorry. That sound seems to have gone 10 times louder. It's like somebody in this club hates me and has turned that television up instead of down. I mean, there's been 3 workers come in here and can see that it was clearly too loud already, and they've turned it up even louder. There was definitely an offer there, a contract there. Where it is, looked like there was something to do with being at a distance from it. So if where you currently work involves some kind of travel or it's far away, yeah, it looks like it could even be online stuff where you're dealing with people in another country online, but there's something to do with a distance. That was the only problem I've seen. Okay, you're wondering if the cards see you passing the interview. I'm sending an email right now so I can send the reading. Okay, I might shut this down because this is just way too loud. This is driving me up the wall. I'm going to stop right now. I'm going to record yours for you, Maurice. Now, bear with me, Maurice. How soon is the interview? When are you going for this interview? Because if you're going for the interview within the next 24 hours, what I'll do is I'll just check if the area down there is free and there's nobody sitting down there, and I'll go down there and I'll go back on live just to do your reading. If I feel okay sitting down there, because this noise is getting to my ears are throbbing at the moment. Last night I couldn't sleep because my ears were going like this noise. It was just horrible. Anyway, let me just check.
And this will be icing against San Jose. Time for our Taco Bell take. Grab your keys to the game. Well, my number one key is don't waste the shift. We talked about our open, the 4 young players, that's made a difference, but that goes throughout the lineup.
Yeah, it does look like the area is free down there, so I'll turn this all off. Yeah, Maurice, I just need to know, when's that interview? how soon are you needing this reading? Because I'm going to be here for a while longer, and I could try uploading it, like do a recording using unlisted. Okay, so, right, let me just see what the story is, because I can record it in that room there, but there's music playing in there, there's nobody in there, the music's not too loud, and yeah, anyway, I'll get your reading done. So guys, I'll either be back online or not. Okay, I'm not promising anything. Yeah, so as I said, I will try over the weekend to see if I can get online where I'm at. I'm trying to think of the setup of the club. There may be somewhere in that club, but I've got to talk, and I'm pretty sure there's no music where I'm going to be, but I can't talk loudly because of the other area. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to work out where I'm going. If I can get set up outside of the club, they have a big cafe area, and if my phone is picking up on the internet there at that club, I may actually be able to go online outside of the club on the weekend if the weather is good. We've had torrential rain and flooding. The club is in an area of where they went underwater in that area, so fingers crossed, we'll see what happens, and we'll see how I'm feeling as well, because right now I'm really not feeling that well. Anyway guys, I'm going to pack up, and everybody have a wonderful weekend, and I won't see everybody for a week, maybe, maybe not, but I'm expecting that I probably won't be online for a week again. So I'll see everybody when I get back. Okay, if you are wanting a reading, all you got to do is email me. I'll find a time, I'll go and record it for you, and I'll send it to you. Same as what I'm doing on here, but yeah, just a private thing, and I'll send it to you when I get time at home. And the only time I can see that that's going to happen is when my grandson goes to sleep, which he doesn't go to sleep very easy, so I can't see it happening. Anyway, I'll talk to everybody soon. Take care. Bye for now.